What's good? What's good, heathens? How y'all doing? First off, like, share, subscribe. I would like to get past 200 subscribers before 2020 ends. You know, I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying. Now, today, we're gonna do a live reaction of sorts to The Stand teaser or first look. Now, The Stand, that's one of Stephen King's. You could call it one of his best books. Longest to hell. It kind of lengthy. Now, back when I was growing up, I don't know that Stephen King had like a deal with like the networks back then. You know, like the main three networks. The main three networks were like NBC, CBS, ABC. And if I remember right, it was ABC. Cause it seemed like every year they did a television adaptation to one of his books. Now, everybody around my age range should remember the first It. You know what I'm saying? And for a whole lot of people, their favorite Pennywise is Tim Curry's Pennywise. Now that the Skarsgård brother, the younger one, you know, the one with the wild eye, you know, he took the mantle. I like him. I do. I like his Pennywise, but I'm more fun and I'm partial to Tim Curry's Pennywise because Tim Curry is one of my favorite actors. So it is what it is. Now, The Stand. I'm gonna tell you what I remember from The Stand in the sense dealing with the whole TV adaptation. To me, it felt long as the hell, but I think it had to be due to all that was in the motherfucking material. The whole length of the whole book, it had a whole lot, and as we all know, if y'all are fans of Stephen King, or you ain't gotta be stands of Stephen King or anything like that. But if you do know of him, he tends to be he long-winded like a bug when it comes to them novels. Now, it's been said that they're gonna do a reboot of it and The Stand, and I was very happy. And the main thing I said was like, please don't make this into a movie. Make it into a TV series. I think it's best as a TV series. You know, now we got better technology dealing with CGI and all things of that nature. So we could really give it what it deserves. Nah, we gonna look at this real quick, right? And as we look at it real quick, we're gonna see what's what. All right. Now let me make sure, cause I think I messed up real quick. Hold the line. Let's see, we're gonna stop this. Cause when I'm trying to share this mug, oh, there you go. I knew that was it. That's why I fucked up. So in the comments or whatever, let me know what's your favorite Stephen King novel or whatever, or his short stories. Now his anthologies where he have all them different short stories, that's some of his good shit. I ain't gonna motherfucking lie. And I'm trying my best to have a library with all of his works. I'm getting there. I am getting there. Now, let's get ready. We finna do this. We finna do it. We finna do this. We finna get ready to watch this stuff. And yeah. Okay, let's fix this. Y'all gotta forgive us, sis. Come seem like I'm bumbling, huh? Bumbling and everything. All right.
My name is Abigail Fremantle. You come see me at Hemmingford Hall.
Hello?
Anyone alive out there?
Okay. Okay, hit the ground. Okay.
Boom.
Oh, oh. That was so goddamn short. But I know y'all had to give us something. Y'all had to give. Oh, look. Y'all had to give us something. Y'all will have to give us something. Do y'all know how long ago it was since I actually watched The Stand? The TV series. It was some years. It was shit. It was, I wanna say something. What, 10 years? Over 10 years? You know? And if I'm right, I got the book. I have to look. But the TV series, we had Ruby D playing the part of, if I'm right, what's her name? Is Abigail? Well, that's the part that Whoopi playing. So now when I heard about Whoopi playing, I said, okay, I can see that. I can totally see that. I can see her doing that. Um, Now let's just keep this 100. We all know who we're gonna be keeping an eye on. That's homeboy that's playing Randall Flagg. Cause any kind of story, especially a horror story or any kind of thriller, or, anything. Yeah, we're gonna root for the protagonist and all that stuff like that. Woo. I always feel a protagonist in a story, he gotta have a bad ass antagonist. Randall Flagg. Now let's pull up, cause I forget names. Y'all ought to know me now. By now, y'all know my butt forgets names, and I fuck up names. I do all this shit, y'all. So y'all gonna have to forgive us this or whatnot. Now we going to. No, that ain't what I wanted. Jesus. Yep. Now we pull up the stand. Okay, listen. How I felt about it. I really don't have nothing to say. Cause y'all ain't really give us much, you know. But I think like them quick shots that you did show us, this teaser did show us, it's basically just showed us the main cast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had to show us Randall Flagg, cause listen, the yin and the yang, the good and the evil, you just have to show us that. We want to see about Randall Flagg. And we want to see about, what was her name? Cause I'm gonna forever call her Ruby D. Even when I was watching The Stand back in the day, and I don't think I called about her name, her character name. I always said Miss Ruby, because that's who it was. Now, we can, let's see. But for what I seen though, if y'all want to know how I feel about it, for what I seen, it looked all right. It looked all right. Maybe I'll see more once we get a trailer. You know what I'm saying? Come and be honest. I really didn't think they was gonna be able to do this due to the fact of the corona. You know what I'm saying? So, cause when corona came and shut everything down, it literally stopped the world on its axis. And so now that we able to see our heads a little bit over the rise of water somewhat. Now they starting back with productions and all that stuff. I'm gonna be honest, cause I thought the stand was gonna be pushed till till next year or whatnot. But I am very much glad that they decided that they was gonna try their best to keep up with schedule. But like we really don't know how much they had already start, filming. We really don't know how much they got any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But it looks from it looks good. It looks good. That's all I got. That's all I got. I just have to see I guess when we get more of a trailer, I'll be able to break it down. We'll be able to see how, how it go. And I'm just gonna keep my eye on Randall Flagg and Miss Abigail. Well, what the her name on Miss Abigail? I think so. Well, Whoopi. You know, I had like you see in movies and all that stuff when they talk about the magical Negro. And they like, they had this one character, this black character and all this stuff and everything, and it seemed like all kind of stuff happening, but some kind of way they'd be able to get through it, whatever. They have that coin that turned the magical Negro. And I was like, well, wouldn't Ruby Dee's character, I'm talking about the TV series from way back in, like, would you call her that? Well, like, would she be classified as that or whatnot? I'm not for sure. But I know Whoopi can handle it. I know Whoopi could slay it, because that's Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg could ass off. So I'm not, listen, I ain't even worried with her. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want to be no lazy portrayal of that character. Being that, Ruby Dee took the reins of it back then. And Ruby Dee, that's an icon. She a legend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Whoopi, you good and all and everything, but you coming behind Ruby Dee. But put some respect on her character back then and everything. You got some shoes to fill, true enough. And that goes with Alex Skarsgård, Eric North, no, from motherfucking True Blood, bruh. You got some shoes to fill. You got some big shoes, bruh. You going behind homeboy that play Randall Flagg. Okay, let me pull up it. I'm gonna pull up his name. I'm gonna pull him up, bruh. Let's see. We're gonna go to that 1994 TV series. 94. I was a freshman in high school. It's gonna when in 94? May 12th from, oh, okay, so yeah, I had, ended my freshman school year, but that's toward the end. So yeah, I was still a freshman year. I was freshman in high school, bro. This gonna really make me go back and watch this. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. And the thing with the Stand is, they had the TV series, and we got the book. But they also, if I remember right, they also did a graphic novel series for it. I think they did that with a whole lot of Stephen King's works. I guess some of his big works, like with The Dark Towers, they did The Gunslinger. And if I remember right, they also did it with The Stand. No, they did it like with some of his big works or whatnot. Now they said back then it was directed by Mick Garris. That's an OG in the horror game, y'all. That's an OG. Now, damn, they said a Stand included a cast of more than 125 speaking roles and features. Yeah, we had Gary Sinise, him. I remember him because he always had like these big, penetrating eyes and whatnot. We had Rob Lowe, R.C. Davis, and Ruby Dee. Yep. Molly Ringwald. And hold up. I don't see homeboy name who played Randall Flagg. Unless I'm Jamie Sheridan. I think that's it. Ain't that it? I done clicked on it. Yep, that's him. He played Randall Flagg. That's him, Jamie Sheridan. And then let me tell you something. I freaking loved him. I did. I loved him. I loved him as Randall Flagg. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember back in the day, like back then, like in the early 90s and all that stuff like that, when they do certain things, it's kind of campish in a little bit and all that stuff. but I really loved his portrayal as Randall Flagg. So I wonder how Alex Skarsgård he gonna do it. I'm quite sure he could. Now come on, man, he could knock that out the park, bruh. Them Skarsgårds, let me tell you something. They got some acting chops, bruh. So I ain't even worried. I'm just, whew. I wonder how people gonna feel now. Some people that say like the miniseries, it was good for what it was, but some folks say they ain't really, you know how folks is. When it tends to be like an adaptation of a beloved book from like a real beloved author, you know what I'm saying? Views and opinions can be very polarizing. Say something sideways about a much beloved book of Stephen King and just sit back and watch all hell and damnation. You know what I'm saying? And for most people, motherfuckers love, the Dark Towers, you know. And I'm quite sure there's a whole lot of people that love The Stand. And which is crazy, being that what we dealing with right now with the coronavirus and all of that, and now we coming up with gonna bring this, and this is dealing with a virus that basically wipes out a so much of the Earth's population. Now, what was the name of it? What was the name? Now, they say it was a weaponized version of influenza called Project Blue, but it was another name. They gave it another name, though, didn't it? I think they did. So, it's going to drop off in December. That gives me enough time to get the book or get the audio book and listen or read it. And it also gives me enough time to watch the darn TV series, the old school TV series, and all that stuff so I could be ready for this. Yep. So I could be ready for when this drops. Cause let's keep this honest, let's keep this real. It's gonna be motherfuckers that gonna be watching this and they gonna nitpick it. They gonna rake it with a fine tooth comb, and they just gonna probably find any and everything they can to, talk shit about it, or they gonna hate it at the jump. You know what I'm saying? But I wonder how they gonna connect this with it and with also the Dark Tower series. Cause we are getting a Dark Tower series. Now, if I'm right, that's gonna be on Amazon. And I can't wait. I really can't wait, y'all. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. So we're gonna see. Now let's pull up about the whole 2020. We're gonna pull about the whole 2021 and see what they have to say about that. Let's see. The Standard describes that King's apocalyptic vision of a world decimated by plague and embroiled in an elemental struggle between good and evil. The fate of mankind rests on the frail shoulders of a 108-year-old Mother Abigail and a handful of survivors. Their worst nightmares are embodied by a man with a lethal smile and unspeakable powers, Randall Flagg, the nefarious Dark Man. So that's all. That's all we got. That's all y'all giving us. That's all we got. Okay. Well, how many episodes that's gonna be? Okay, the 10 and 5. So it's gonna be 10 episodes. Okay, cool. This 10 episode will be directed by Josh Boone and written by Stephen and Owen King. That's his other kid. Stephen King got another kid now. He got another boy. And he writes too. I I wonder how them kids like how they feel like they the seeds of this great writer and all that stuff. I wonder how they feel like if I try to write horror or whatnot, they gonna what? Like all the time just continuously compare it to my father and all that stuff like that. I'm gonna have to read some of my own stuff. Cause his other brother, Joe Hill, I done read some of his stuff and I love his shit. So yeah, y'all, that's the teaser, y'all. What y'all think? Is y'all gonna wait till the first trailer come and do you feel like it's giving us a sense of then? You know, is it giving us that? Uh how do y'all feel about Alice Skarsgård doing Randall Flag? Do you think yeah, here go our boy. Here you go right here. You know, do you think he be able to handle it? I think he will. I really do. I think he be able to give it real good justice. You know what I'm saying? So now Jamie Sheridan, he did it in the stand. Alice Skarsgård, he gonna do it in this new stand. Matthew McConaughey in the Dark Tower. Show the fuck did. I just love me some Matthew McConaughey. That's my boy. Anything he in, I'm just gonna root for it because he's one of my favorite actors. He is. Now, just let me know what y'all think. I'm like this. It looks all right, but I need to see more. But we'll see more. We'll see. I'm finna go look through all these videos because it's tons of videos that break down Stephen King shit, and so I just love to sit back and dive in and just watch and listen to what they got to say about it. And they be breaking down stuff and they be letting you know what's up, and I be like, yo, for real. So, yeah, I'm here for it. That's what I'm finna do. I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was dreaming. I didn't even know it was coming out with one. I just know last night when I had turned over to get in a better position, kick a leg out in my goddamn bed, my TV was on, and I saw the stand. And I was like, Courtney, you dreaming. Till I woke up this morning and saw it, and that's I was like, so it's for real? So I had to do a reaction and run my trap. But yeah, y'all be good. Let me know what y'all think down below. Are y'all amped? Are y'all ready? Are y'all here for it? Are you will they be more? Is they gonna follow the book more, or are they gonna kind of like keep it like how it was on the TV show and all that stuff and whoop de woo, yada 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 yada. Y'all be good, heathens. Bye.